So here is the transfer news. So the first one we're going to go on to is Inter Milan, and they have completed the signing of Hakimi from Real Madrid, the Moroccan right back. It's a great signing in my opinion. He has spent this season out on loan at Dortmund from Real Madrid, and yeah, he has signed permanently for Inter Milan for 40 million euros, which for a player of his quality, I think is a brilliant signing from Inter Milan. And yeah, hopefully they can keep growing and hopefully mend a team around him. They have got Lukaku and Martinez up front. But yeah, hopefully this sorts out their defence. What's your thoughts?
They do look like a really attacking team now, and they look like they could do some damage next season in the Serie A, and if they get in the Champions League, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joe, what else have we got?
This is probably the funniest piece of transfer news that I've ever heard. So Celta Vigo, they were allowed to make an emergency signing. Their keeper got injured. And who did they sign? They signed Nolito, a striker, to replace their keeper. That's a massive two fingers up to La Liga in general. Yeah. Why?
Barcelona with Braithwaite.
Oh yeah, Braithwaite. I think. Do you reckon they should introduce something like that in the Premier League?
An emergency signing?
Yeah.
Teams should be allowed to apply for one. I reckon.
If they're really in bad state.
I think with the money in the Premier League, that I think teams should have signings sorted in the transfer windows, in my opinion. But yeah, applying for one could be a good idea, but it'd have to have a lot of tweaking in comparison to the La Liga one if this is going to happen. So
going on to that.
I don't think that should be allowed to happen as well. If
your goalkeeper's injured, sign a goalkeeper, not a striker.
Yeah. It's just two fingers up, to be honest.
So yeah, the next report or transfer news is a pretty shambolic one, I think, to be fair. And Sky Sports are exclusive, so we all know what that is like. Take it with a pinch of salt. So Man United won't pay over 50 million for Sancho. I think this is absolute balls because we've got a 150 million budget for this summer, and if we get our stats and facts right here and whatever else, I can't think of anything else, but we should be able to afford Sancho if we've got 150 million and not 50 million. This is Borussia Dortmund, who can't even put a bid in for Bellingham worth 20 million. So they obviously need the money bad. And yeah, I think if United were a football club and not a business, I think they would buy Bellingham, send him out on loan for a 2-year deal, put that in the Sancho deal as well. So then that price comes down. And then I think that's just the way to do it, to be honest. I think that's the smart way, but United always don't think like that. But yeah, Sky Sports reporting rubbish there.
Well, to be honest, there were figures coming out. United going to pay 80, 90, 100 million for Sancho. I can't see United actually coming out and saying we're not paying over 50 million. That can't be what they have said directly. They'll say we will pay 50 million with these players or something. They won't just expect Dortmund to give them Sancho, one of the biggest names in football, especially in the Bundesliga, just for 50 million. That's like basically, I don't know, young Ronaldo. You wouldn't expect someone to sign him for 50 million.
Yeah, talking about Ronaldo, actually, this is Sky Sports who have reported every single summer that Cristiano Ronaldo is coming back to Manchester United. So yeah, that's how credible they are in the media world.
Hasn't that been actually denied almost every single time as well?
Yeah. United never came out and said we're going to sign Ronaldo or we've attempted to sign them.
I think they straight up shot them down saying we're not going to sign him.
Yeah, but...
Or Ronaldo came out and said I'm not going back to United.
Yeah, don't look at Sky Sports transfer news. Look at the credible ones at least. But yeah, going on to the next one. Alex, what have you got?
So yeah, we were just talking about Jude Bellingham, and Borussia Dortmund are close to agreeing a deal for the young Birmingham striker. Of course, on the verge of agreeing a 5-year deal to sign, obviously Jude Bellingham, which in my opinion would probably be a good idea for him to go. We've seen a lot of young English players make their career over in Germany. Obviously Sancho, who we were just talking about, but Borussia Dortmund have looked to have beaten Chelsea, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester United. So some of the Europe's most coveted clubs to the signature of the young Englishman. And yeah, in my opinion, it could be a very good signing for them. But they have got a number of good strikers. So yeah,
quite
Royce,
young squad, aren't
Haaland
they?
and stuff. Yeah,
So
very
I think
good
they're
young
fitting quite
squad.
well.
Yeah, I think, of course, that's not a Sky Sports exclusive, so this is probably quite real, this report. And I think if you look at it, Jude Bellingham, we literally pulled out all the stops from at United. We put, what was it? We brought Sir Alex Ferguson in to give him a tour of the training ground, and obviously that's not worked. But he's decided to go into Dortmund. But yeah, mixed things coming out of Dortmund at the moment, whether they've not got the money to pay for it, like I said before, 20 million, or they have, and they will buy Bellingham. But yeah, who knows? But yeah, Joe, we've got some more transfer news in Germany, haven't we?
We do indeed. Bayern Munich have now signed Leroy Sané, so he is leaving the Premiership.
Sadly,
Worth up to 54.8 million, according to Sky Sports. I'm not sure exactly what that means. 54.8 is a very specific figure. So I'm going to take that as it is. 54.8 million is his value, apparently. My opinion, he could be worth more. I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is a big loss for City. I mean, I know he didn't want to stay at the club, and yeah, he's been having troubles and feeling homesick from Germany. But yeah, this is the right move for him, and I fully believe that. And Bayern Munich will be a very good European team with that front three of Lewandowski, Gnabry, and Sané next season. And
you are saying this as from the United fans' perspective, seeing Leroy Sané leaving City, though.
Yeah.
It's the right move for him.
It is, though. Let's think about it. He's been feeling homesick. A ton of reports have come out about that.
homesick.
And clearly Pep's got a very heavy rotation when he plays people in midweek Champions League games and Premier League at the weekend. So I think Sané just wants to make sure his place is secured on that left wing position, and I'm sure it will be at Bayern Munich.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean from being homesick and not playing as much as he should, but yeah, I got to comment on the bias.
Yeah, I think somebody said that this deal was originally meant to be happening in the summer, but he did get injured in that Community Shield match, and he's been out for the whole year virtually. So yeah, he would have gone sooner if this hasn't happened. So it was coming, but. Yeah, there's some more contract extension news, and it is coming from la Juve, as they say. I don't know, but yeah, Chilieni and Buffon have signed a new contracts for a 1-year deal. Hopefully, they can win the Champions League. They're probably hoping that. And yeah, some more news with Pochettino and his son, and it's a bit weird, this one. I mean, Pochettino's son plays for Spurs now. Of course, he's signing a new contract, and Mauricio Pochettino was actually there himself, so. Yeah, probably meeting up with some new pals, or old pals, should I say, from the last time he was at Spurs.
Can we comment on the naming here, though?
Maurizio. I mean, it's spelled differently, but it sounds the same, unless it's Maurizio or something. I don't know.
So, Mauricio Pochettino is, of course, the manager, and Maurizio Pochettino is the player. At least... I'd just name him after yourself, to be honest. There's no point in changing one letter. Whatever.
Maurizio Jr. or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you've still got the last name, so. Do you reckon he puts Junior in his name like Neymar does or not?
That'd be sick. I want to put Junior in my name.
But you've got a different name to your dad.
Are you unsure? If you have the same name as your dad.
Yeah, I do.
Do I? I've only known him about 16 years. Do I know it? But yeah, that is the transfer news roundup. But yeah, this is the end of the JDA Football Podcast, episode 27, and it'll be 28 on Anchor or Spotify. I don't know why that is. We're just always one in front there. But yeah, make sure to like, check out the socials, and subscribe. Anything else to add? I know you're going to talk about this Twitch stream, Joe, and how they're all missing us over there.
I say it every time. Someone else can shout out the Twitch stream. Definitely check out our almost daily football streams of our reactions to the game. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get what?
We are trying to edit them down to see the main moments as well, so go and watch them as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to make a lot of the games because I don't have BT or Sky. Trying to sort that out, and a lot of the games are free this week.
Hey!
So good for everyone. Yeah. Especially the JDA fans, because they're going to get on the JDA page just because Joe's here. We're going to get 500 plus views this week.
We're gaining a lot of subscribers recently as well, so keep them coming.
How close are we to 100? Can we have a live figure on that?
15, I think
15.
we are. Yeah, we're on 85.
And then one of us will shave our heads.
Or we'll do a 100 subscriber special.
We're going to shave our heads.
We'll all do something special.
Yeah, we will do. Whether that's in isolation or not, I'm sure it will be. But yeah, we've got, just to let you know what the schedule is coming up like next week. So hopefully we're going to get another YouTuber, another interview. I know it's been a long time. Alex might be happy. He's a Liverpool fan.
Mental.
So Alex, yeah, you might have to stand up for Everton here.
I got it.
But yeah, we're going to get him on hopefully. Then we've got another podcast coming out. We're going to get a stream. We're going to get the Pro Clubs highlights coming out. And we're going to do a stream with a special guest. And he has been on this channel before. So nobody give it away. And yeah, make sure to stay tuned in.
It's not Jason this time.
No,
It'll be more special.
And make sure to tune in for that Watford versus Newcastle game, because that's where the special guest will be. But yeah, that's bye from me.
And me.
Thanks for watching.
Next one.
Yes,
JDA.